We're ready to do this. Hands in. Just me. What's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of ADD on Video. I want to start off today by giving you a really quick apology. I owe you an apology, actually. This video is a couple of days late. Since I've gone back to work full-time, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting back into a rhythm to make these videos for you. When I wasn't doing anything, I could wake up one morning, record a video, spend the afternoon editing it, and add all the little doodads and things you see, and within a day I had a video for you. But now that I'm working full time, I'm out of the house for the whole day, and then I come home, I gotta do my own things like dinner, I hear eating's important, and whatever other things I may possibly have to do. But I promise I am going to find myself a good rhythm and get this more on a regular basis. I just gotta figure the whole thing out. Plus there's only like 3 of you probably watching anyways, and you probably didn't even notice I was late. I'm just kidding. I know there's at least 4 of you watching. And thank you. I appreciate that. It's almost like I forgot how to live a normal person's life and get things done on top of having a full-time job. It's sad, but I'm sometimes a sad person, but I promise I'm going to figure the whole thing out. I've even really been bad about going to the gym this week, but we'll save that story for another time. However, speaking about my shitty gym habits and my poor-ish but getting better health, I promised all of you that watched last week that this week I would tell you all about my fancy pyramid scheme. Now, I know I've said this in a few other videos, but I have to say it again. I really only call this a pyramid scheme because I think I'm hilarious in my head and it makes me laugh. What I'm starting in is not actually a pyramid scheme. This new product that I'm going to be selling as a secondary, passive, other source of income thing is technically MLM, or multi-level marketing. And this is where the problem happens. A lot of the time, pyramid scheme and MLM get used as these sort of interchangeable words, when in fact, they're not the same thing at all. Actually, that's not true at all. A lot of pyramid schemes these days are known as MLMs because they can sort of fit into that category of MLM and hope people forget that they're a pyramid scheme. So while a pyramid scheme can also be sometimes known as MLM or always even be known as MLM, not all MLMs are pyramid schemes. Make sense? So now you're probably thinking, I don't get it, Sheldon. What's the difference? And I'm glad you asked because I'm about to tell you. Here's the difference between the two. A pyramid scheme is always focused on recruiting more and more people into the scheme, growing the size of the pyramid, but they also make you buy product before you can start selling it out to your customers. So let's say some of the makeup ones that you've heard about, they make people buy boxes and boxes to fill a garage worth of their makeup, and then in turn those people can then go sell that makeup for a profit on top of whatever they paid for it. And that's the scheme part. They're always recruiting more people, trying to get more people to sell, but trying to get more people to sell really means trying to get more people to buy the product and then try and sell it themselves. And that's a scheme. Plain and simple, it's a scheme. A lot of people don't wind up making money off of that. However, an MLM is a company that doesn't quite fit into this pyramid scheme archetype, is one that's focused on actually selling a good product. The people behind this product just decided that selling through people is a better form of distribution for them. Why, you ask? I have no fucking idea. And yes, there is some reliance on people recruiting other people because that's how they grow. But that's not the main focus of what's happening with these companies. Because where they also differ is that I don't have to hold any inventory for the MLM that I'm participating in. All I need to do is convince you that the product is good. Be a good salesman, which should be pretty easy because I actually genuinely do like this product and think that as many people as possible should be taking it if you can. For example, there's a company out there called Roden & Fields. They're one of the more popular MLMs. Maybe you heard about them. I have a friend that sells this stuff, and it also gets labeled as a pyramid scheme. But it's not. it's MLM. For those of you that don't know what Rodent and Fields is, it's skin stuff. It's stuff that makes your skin nicer and better, and it's good for your skin. But it was actually created by the two women who did Proactive. Remember Proactive? They used to have all the commercials on TV all the time. They had a ton of celebrities who said they used it, they believed in the product. You probably even know a bunch of people who used Proactive growing up. It was a product and it worked. The two women that made it are legit dermatologists, and they make stuff that works. And these are the same women that started Rodent and Field. So they're making decent product. They've just decided that selling through people to people was the best way to go about doing distribution for this particular product. So my friend doesn't have to hold any inventory. At least I'm pretty sure she doesn't. She just has to convince people of how good the product is. And I've heard it's good. I've heard that people like lawyers and other professional women actually sell this stuff on the side of what they regularly do as a secondary income. Oh yeah, and that's something else I really like about getting into this. I'm not thinking about making this my full-time job, selling this product person to person. This isn't going to be the thing that makes me a gajillionaire. I mean, it might, I don't know, but I don't think so anyways. It's just a little bit of side money that's going to be coming in since I'm already purchasing and using the product anyway. And if people like it as much as I do, I'm happy to help sign them up so that they can sell it as well and tell more people about it. And yes, I would get some money for that too, but it's beside the point. Not the main reason I'm doing it. Anyways, that's how I see the difference between MLMs and pyramid schemes. So I'm just going to finish talking about that. But if you have some opinion of your own, I'd love to know what it is. Let me know in the comments down there. What I really want to do is tell you about these pills that I've been taking for the past 2 and a bit months. And will now happily sell you because you're going to love them. So these are my Juice Plus pills. These are the product that I've been taking for the past 2.5 months. I love these. I feel amazing, and I'll tell you all about it in a minute. But I take 2 of each of these every morning. So 6 pills a morning, and I really believe in the power of these pills. So you might notice on the labels there's a bunch of fruits and vegetables. And what these pills are they're actually condensed, powdered down, whole fruits and vegetables put into these little tiny capsules. I'm sure people out there are already calling bullshit, but there is some really good documentation on it. I'm just not going to bore you with it in my videos. These pills are not miracle weight loss pills, so I'm not going to promise you that. However, they may help you lose weight if you take them in conjunction with making other healthier improvements in your life. Because what these pills are actually doing is they're helping you to get the vegetable and the fruit nutrients that your body really needs. Because today, it's really hard for us to get all the proper nutrients that we need. And it's hard for 2 reasons. One is that by the time a lot of fruit and vegetables actually get to you, they're being farmed somewhere else and then flown and drove in, and they lose nutrients all along the way. There's no bananas here in Toronto in February. I mean, there are in the grocery store, but not growing here. So making sure that when all of these fruits and vegetables show up in your grocery store and then on your plate, they've gone through a lot and they've lost a bunch of nutrients along the way. But it's also hard because a lot of us make it hard. It's easier to buy pre-made things, to eat crap, to not care and count that you're getting your full dose of fruits and vegetables every day. And it's totally true. I am not one of those people. I don't count my macros. I don't know if you do. I don't know if you even know what your macros are, because I only kind of even have a slight idea of what they are. But our bodies need these nutrients. They need them to help us be healthy and to grow properly. And when my friend started telling me what I'm telling you right now about these pills, I thought it was fucking bullshit. I thought I ate pretty healthy. I wasn't the most health conscious person, but I wasn't eating a lot of fast food. I really had bad crap to snack on in my house. Compared to a lot of people, I thought I was eating pretty good. No offense, friends. I'm not talking about you in particular. You eat great. You look fantastic. But ever since I started taking these pills, I've genuinely noticed a difference in the person I've become. I'm not like 50 pounds lighter. I actually have no idea if I'm even any lighter. I haven't been on a scale in a couple of months. But taking these pills and actively trying to eat better and go to the gym has vastly improved the way I just feel. My girlfriend keeps telling me that she notices a considerable difference in just my disposition. I'm happier. I'm a little more energetic. And a lot of it's just because my body is getting things that it actually needs and wants. So yes, I've also started going to the gym, which I'm sure also contributes to it. But starting to do these healthier things, like take these pills, makes me want to do more healthy things and become a healthier person. And you may not want to do that. You may be just looking for minor improvements on your life. And so these are the kind of things where you can continue the life that you are currently leading. But add 6 pills a day to your routine, and I guarantee you will see and feel a change in who you are. Because people don't take these pills to lose weight. I told you, they're not weight loss pills at all. Like before I was taking them, I was getting adult acne. I'm 30 fucking something years old, and I was still getting fucking zits. But since I've been taking these pills, my skin has cleared up. My skin is doing better because it's getting the nutrients it needs to be healthy skin. The other day I had a checkup at the dentist who wanted me to come back about something to do with my gums receding a few months ago before I started taking the pills. And when I went to go see him, he said, they're looking okay. They're not getting any worse. They're not significantly better either, but they're not worsening. And funny enough, like 2 days later, I was looking through some of the documentation around these Juice Plus pills, and there was actually a study done by some dentists. I forget where off the top of my head, but it had to do with these pills and with your body getting the proper nutrients, what they call gum pockets, so where your gums move away from your teeth, and people who were taking the pills were getting better than before when they weren't. I've also heard from other people, mostly women to be fair, that taking these pills and getting the proper nutrients in their body has actually made their hair better. I just can't say for myself because I keep it short and put a lot of crap in whatever it is I do have. Like, honest to God, I fully believe that taking these pills and helping my body to be healthier is just genuinely making me into an overall better person. I have to check if I've lost some weight, and I really hope I have, but I also will owe some of that to going to the gym, to walking a lot, to eating a bit better. But I also wouldn't say that these pills don't have anything to do with it if I actually have lost weight. My girlfriend said I lost some weight, but I think she's being nice because she's biased and has to. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to introduce you guys to these new pills that I'm taking. And you have to remember that I didn't just jump into these pills and buy into something and start selling them. If you go back and watch this video, the one where I join a pyramid scheme video, I told you I was actually trying these products out for myself. I wouldn't have sold them if I didn't see the effects myself, if I didn't believe that these were a good product. And I genuinely do believe that these are a great product, and I want other people to use them, and I'm more than happy to sell them to you. So I'm not going to ramble on and on. If you want to know more about these, I'm more than happy to tell you about them. I'm going to put some links down below. You can get in touch with me. You can even order them directly from me, although I would love to talk to you about them before you ordered them. I just wanted you to know about them. I may talk about them here and there in some future videos, but I'm not going to really use this channel as a vehicle to plug these and just sell you stuff. No, that's another lie. I actually want you to buy one of these Raised by the Sick shirts. You can get them at label42.ca. But I'm not going to sell you these too much through the channel. Or maybe at all. Let's talk though. I really do believe in these things. And I think that you might like them. Give them a try. What does it cost? Except a little bit of money. And that's it for me today. As always, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you've made it this far, I hope that you like watching these videos. Please give it a like. Please share it with some friends who you think might watch it. The more people that start watching these videos, the better. So I'd really appreciate it if you help me make that happen. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to me on YouTube. Please like my page on Facebook. And if you ever want to get a hold of me to talk about those pills, to talk about anything, just to even see what I'm up to, here's a bunch of social media links. You can usually find me through one of those at any time of the day. I'm online all the time. And that's it for me. I'll see you next time. Is this a terrible shot? You can't see me, but you can see the pills. Which one of us is more important to sell? I don't know.